What's up, y'all? I'm Kevin from BeyondCycle. Thank you again for coming back for another video here. Just want to kind of get back into the things that we do off the bike and also when we're not running and things like that. So this is more about the body as far as the strength of the body, as far as the physical abilities, you know, when it comes to not just strength, but also flexibility and things of that nature. Fitness, as you know, is a combination, or those who don't know, is a combination of strength, flexibility, and strength, flexibility, and the cardiovascular. So we have cardio, strength, and flexibility. Those three things is what determines your fitness level, basically. All three things. So what I like to do in my classes when it comes to body conditioning or body sculpt or total sculpt, people just have all different names about when it comes to strength training the body. I like to get into places where people start to use, like at home, you know, we have our chairs, we have our mats, we have our dumbbells. I like to use these things, as you see this chair at home, to get started on warming up the body. Usually some people, when they do the body conditioning class, they'll be doing, all different things: marches, lunges, squats, jumping jacks. People like to do jumping jacks when they, get into their warm up. And that gets the heart rate going, right? You feel like your heart is beating really, really high. But also when it comes to warming up, you also want to start off just trying to get the body slowly to build that heat and also to loosen up at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll say, let's get started using the chair. Using the chair is what I like to do, kind of like the silver sneakers approach. We sit in the chair and we get started on just movement where we can slowly get the body to warm up. And then we'll go from there into standing and start to get stronger. So I'll give you a little example demonstrating how we loosen up the body. So first I'll start over here, just getting the shoulders rolling back a little bit. Dropping the head down. Notice that when I drop my head down and I roll my shoulders back, I'm getting the body to loosen up. I'm stretching out my neck, I'm stretching out my shoulders, and I'm slowly getting into more of an active movement, right? Not just being still, but I'm moving the body. Well, let's just go into a sequence here. Arms coming up now. Arms up, holding the position. Now, holding here. Turning the hands out and dropping the head down. Turning the hands out, dropping the head down. This helps me to warm the body as well. Notice that when I turn my head down, drop my head, and then turn my hands out, I'm loosening up here, the wrists, the arms, the shoulders, doing those things. And I'm also still stretching out the neck. Now I'm holding the position for a second here. I want you to hold the position, feel the heat, and I want you to also turn your body to the side. This also helps us with the muscles in our back, in our core, and oblique areas. And I'm just bringing my arms as far out to the side as I can. I'm doing the same thing on this side. When I'm on the chair, it helps you to keep your back straight, and it also helps you to get more of a deeper stretch on the side of your body. And back to the middle. Coming back to the middle, I'm holding the position here, just trying to keep my arms up. That helps create heat. Helps you when you keep your arms nice and up, they're not down, they're up to about shoulder height, keeps the heat in the body at the same time. Right, now I'm going to bring the feet out wide, start to loosen up the areas of the inner thighs. This is a good part here also to stretch out the inner thighs. Try to get this area to loosen up. We're so used to sitting in our chairs nice and straight, things like that, but this causes a lot of tightness in that area. So I try to get the try to get the feet to come out, hands to come out, right? Holding that position, just breathing, right? And then also we'll turn to the side as well, doing that as well, with the feet coming out, and then doing the same thing on the other side. Back to the middle, and then coming back, hands coming to the middle. I like to go into like a little prayer pose position and come up, and then focus on doing a little bit of squats, coming down and coming up. This will help you also get stronger in the legs. You can also go and use it as a good warm-up. Also coming off the chair. Use it as a good warm-up. Keeping the head straight, coming down, keeps your fingers also nice and together, very in a good position where they're not moving around too much, nice and stable with their hands, and everything is under control. I feel the muscles in my legs working here every time I come up. And then I'm going to come down as well, just hold. Now I really feel the legs. When I hold the position, I'm not touching the chair, feeling the legs. Then I'm going to bring the hands out, hold here, feeling some more heat. Building up the heat some more. Holding, and back to the middle. Coming down. Now I'm feeling the body warming up even more. Bring the feet back towards the middle, crossing the legs as well, also part of our warm-up. This is just things that we do as far as the start of the class. Hands going behind the back, turning the body over, looking over towards behind me. This is a great stretch for the lower back, great stretch for the glutes, glutes and lower back, all these things. Looking behind me. Coming down, switching to the other side. Taking the leg. Making sure that you feel the stretch, right, in the leg. You want to bring the leg, cross the leg over, and then bring the hand over behind you. Looking towards the back, looking behind you. Very good for flexibility. Back towards the middle. Doing these things also very good for the body. And then, generally after that, we'll come up to standing and we'll start to get into a routine. So things, as far as the upper and lower body work, we'll get into dumbbells, we'll get into all those things. But just give you an idea of how you can kind of use your chair just to really get the body loose and warming up slowly and gradually. You can do, your regular, jumping jacks and marches and all these other stuff, but that's fine. But this is also another approach just to slowly try to get your body where it needs to be. And why do I say slowly? Because even though you get the heart rate up, it's also important how fast you get it up versus just getting it up. Because if you get your heart rate up too high, the body doesn't really build that foundation, the base of what you need in order to get to that level in a safer way. So that's something to think about, because you want to get more base there to get the heart more conditioned, more prep for what you gotta do as far as the workout itself. So I'm gonna get more into detail with things like this as we get into the future. Like I said, with the bike and with the running that we do, those things is like mainly what we talk about for the channel. But what we do off the bike, as far as the fitness, very important just as much. And what we do when we're not running. So I'm gonna get back to you about more of this information. If you want, reach out to me, send me an email. You can also, just leave a comment. Also, put a like, share on, or subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on. Leave a donation. I'll leave my info for Venmo or anything like you have for that information. But I'm Kevin. Great talking to you today, and I'll see you soon. Peace.